But sure, let's assemble the power hammer. Then we'll go into the foundation because there is... that looks funny. Hello and welcome. What just happened to the fountain here? That's because we drained the fountain. That's so cool. Welcome back to Blueprints day 24, I think. I didn't actually check. That's so nice because we drained the fountain. We can now go in there. Huh. Let's immediately do that, of course. Is that all the money that I dropped in here? Should I take that is the question. Or maybe I should leave it so... Oh. Maybe I should leave it... Oh. Oh dang. For that we need the basement key. We got the basement key from the corridor. Oh damn, okay. So we need the corridor again and open the back left door, if that's even an option this time. Let's try to do that so that we can permanently open this fountain door. Let's try. Otherwise, what I would like to do today is trying to get to the study and open the safe there. The office safe, I'm not sure. I feel like I don't understand how to open that one. Oh. Might actually go for the tomb and try to get the burning glass again. So we can light the... Yeah, I'm actually gonna do that. And I also want to go and check out the... this side of the fountain. Yeah, it's gonna cost a couple steps, but... I mean, that's just what I want to... What? So this is closed now? Okay. So if the fountain is drained, this is locked, so we can only go through the fountain. But we need the basement key for that. I mean, we know how to get it, so that would be good if we do that, I guess. That means we can always get into the tomb or into the reservoir area from now on. But the reservoir is not drained, which is of course a bit annoying. Alright, let's see. For the burning glass, we need the magnifying glass and the metal detector. Ah, but the problem is we can't get to the torch chamber now. Because that is locked. No, we can. No, we cannot. So if we look at this map again, here we're locked out, right? But, yeah, we're getting up to this point here. That's the basement door. And then basically that just leads us here. So we could get to the torch chamber from the fountain now if we manage to get the basement key. Maybe it would have been better to push this minecart forward. Let me think about this again. If I come from here, I can then go here. I don't think there's a control here, right? So if we come from here, we can go here, here. Then we could access this area, that's cool. Or we can't get to the sanctum anymore. Could also go here. And then here, but that's a dead end. Or was there a control here? Because if there is a control here, you could also go here. Which then doesn't really help either. Huh. Oh, this might be the entrance that's caved in. Yeah, I quickly want to see that round area to see if there's any more switches there, because I don't exactly remember where those switches were. Likely. I mean, that looks like it can be powered on as well. And that probably opens this door.
Something about these
and that's also a small gate here. Yeah. I know the west gate, the metal west gate seems to be pretty large. This is kind of small. Maybe that counts as one of the small gates. Types, man. Okay, let's see. There's no control there on the left, no controls here. There's also no here, control here. Is there anything there? I don't think so. There's no control here. There is something here. Yeah, there doesn't appear to be any controls here on this side. Well, actually, there's one here, but here there is none, and here there is none. So if we push the minecart, we can't get to the sanctum anymore. No, I guess we can. No. I guess we can. If we push the minecart, we use the toggle here, the switch, to align it so that the bridge forms from here to there. And then we go all the way out to the foundation, back to the beginning, outside, into the fountain, and we come all the way across here. And then we go in here. Then we can get to the sanctum, but you need to make this massive loop. You can't do it directly anymore. I wonder what this torch chamber does. Maybe that fixes something. Maybe that fixes this issue. We'll have to try. I have no idea. Okay, let's do our usual strategy. Try to get to the study. Try unlock more rooms. Oh. I'm actually gonna go for the workshop, probably. I mean, sure, let's go for the workshop. And we'll try to get the items that we need. If we get the workshop for once. With a battery pack. That means we just need the hammer. Oof. Okay. Yeah, the hammer, the sledgehammer. Okay, here we want to go to the right. Classroom. Sure, let's do classroom. We've only had that once so far. Grade 1 again. We've already done that. So I don't think there's going to be anything new here. Don't think so. Should we eat the apple? Okay, let's just eat it. Alright, so that's... It's maybe if we can get to draft another classroom. And that would be great too then. Could go for the den. Should we do that? Should we just go spare? Maybe we'll go den. No, let's go spare. Something's off about this room as well. Like you can't tell me this room has nothing to do. Duct tape. Duct tape was used to tape these boxes shut. This looks weird here, like I don't know why this is can't do anything. Okay, straight right. Maybe we'll get the parlor for the gems. What do we have here? The gems are in the blue box. The true boxes are both empty. The false boxes are both Ooh, the false boxes are both true. Well, that's definitely false. That's 100% false. So one of these has to be true. The gems are in the blue box. If this one is true, well, that one says that there is 2. So if this one is true, then this one has to be true too. But if this one is true, it means it would be in the blue one, so we contradict that. So this one cannot be true. This one is false. That means the true boxes are full. I guess it has to be in here. So this one is true. Oh no, wait. The gems are in the blue, so it has to be in the blue one. Fingers crossed. Oh. Alright. I've never actually looked at this firewood here. Okay. Looks alright, looks regular. Left, straight, left, well, left, right, left, right, kind of? Maybe hallway? Sure. Someone in the comments just mentioned how this is a pretty difficult painting to get right, like the name for it, and yeah, I have to agree. I myself didn't figure it out. I guessed it. And maybe we'll go straight left here. We could do commissary. Close to the workshop. Let's do that, and maybe we get the sledgehammer. That would be great. That would be amazing. There's a sledgehammer. Let's go. There's also the metal detector. If we manage to get the magnifying glass, but we won't make it to the torch chamber unless we have the basement key. Still, I think I'm gonna go for it. Then I'm also taking another gem. Okay. Okay, so now we can go to the workshop, craft the device, and then we'll see if we can break some stuff. Finally. Well, I mean, hope it works. Dang it, it needs more. Sledgehammer plus battery pack plus something. Well, that comment, R. Gutmann, is not quite accurate, it seems. There needs to be something else. So we're missing something. That's unfortunate. So I think we're gonna continue on at the bottom here. What could we be missing? No idea. I think I'll continue here. Straight, left. I guess we could do den. That gives us easy access to the foundation from here. Sure. Then here kind of straight right. Maybe the bedroom. Maybe a storeroom. I think I'm gonna keep security for later. I hope I get it again. Maybe we cut ourselves off with the storeroom. We still have the foundation open, so that's good. We don't have a shovel. That's alright. Okay, what can we do here? Reading nook could be good. We will get the library afterwards, but which way does the library point? I didn't quite get that yet. But I think we might try that out to see. Okay, Let's see where the library points. To the right. Okay, that's actually not too bad. Let's do library then. We can read this new book. Oh. A lot of coins. History of Orindia. Oh, we did read that, no? Yeah, we totally read that. Yeah. 13 days ago. I'm such an idiot. The Fen Airy Central Board of Education. Yeah, they censored it. The Fen Aries, is that the red? Is that the red like the red country? Yeah, the Fen Aries. Okay, those are the ones that censor everything. So that conforms. I get it. Cool. Alright, I forgot that we already have that. Okay, here, left is most important. Should we go with aquarium because it goes in both directions, maybe? I think that makes sense. Otherwise we're locked out. That doesn't make sense. So let's go aquarium. The broken lever. Maybe we can craft something with that. No, there's too many items and you... Like, it's a bit annoying that you have to waste steps now to figure out whether that works or not. Let's see if the conservatory is here. The music room. We could do the hallway closet and hope to get an item that's useful for crafting. I think that makes most sense. I mean, the music room is cool for the keys, but I would like items so I'd have a greater chance to get that. Ooh, that's good too. Oh, and we get 3 items because the aquarium counts as a hallway. I see. So now we're more often going north. Okay. Well, we could continue on here. In fact, let's see what we're getting. Let's go straight left. I think the chapel would be useful because we're not actually going to lose that much money because we don't have any anyways. So should we just do chapel? And then... But go to the workshop first. There's no item here probably. Let's go to the workshop first to see if we can now craft something new with the items that we were given. It's almost lunchtime. Okay, so apparently it's this and that. With the broken lever. The power hammer. It is the broken lever. Well, that's an ass move. Like, the broken lever is super rare. I mean, not super rare, quite rare. But sure, let's assemble the power hammer. Then we'll go into the foundation because there is... that looks funny. A stronger sledgehammer that can also knock down weaker brick walls. Well, it specifically mentions brick walls, so it might not work on the outside. But I really have to try. So let's go out and try it out at the wooden blocked mining entrance. Then we'll go into the foundation and try to knock down that brick wall. Where else do we have brick walls? We have one in the secret garden. I think there was one in the greenhouse as well. But otherwise I don't remember any. So let's go check the mining entrance first. That is quite cool here. I probably could have gone here in the last episode as well, but I didn't realize. Oh, can I maybe knock down gates over there? Ooh. Are there any gates in there? Dude, now I'm questioning where... Ooh. What the fuck? So many loose ends. Fen Aries Patent Office, patent blah blah. Scripts and Rodford Mining Corp. Patent for high pressure condenser application filed December 1915. Figure 1, high pressure condenser. So you have to put in a lever. Steam line to boiler. That looks like that box that we just saw when I rewatched that video. Like the red one. Steam line to HPC. Remote power box. What's HPC? HPC stands for high performance computing. What? I'm sure they don't mean high performance computing. Come on. Steam line to HPC. A high pressure condenser. It says it right here. Okay, so there is a thingy. There's a legend as well with numbers. Do we have these numbers somewhere? No. Okay, so there's a thing here that leads to here, and that goes to the... Okay, so this is in the boiler. Remote power box. And that activates this high pressure condenser, which looks just like the one in the underpass. Foreman's log, 15th of May. Excavation progress is going smoothly and crew spirits are higher than they have been in weeks. I believe this increase in morale is no small part due to the installation of the boiler, which has honestly been a godsend. We now have steam power and no longer have to rely on raw muscle to scrape and heave at the clay like dogs. The new steam power hoists and winches are fully operational and we have been able to unearth over 5 times as much sediment per shift as we had been previously excavating. Okay, so the mine is connected to... Oh, look at that. The mine is connected to the boiler. Somehow. Dang it, there's so much stuff in this game. Okay. Got that in. This leads to the foundation now, it seems. Bingo. Okay, interesting. So we can always... Wow. We can now always get to the foundation. Oh, this changes things. Okay, but we need... Oh, wow, I don't even know where to start. So we can always, when the game starts, directly go into the basement through this new section, but we cannot come up the foundation. For that we need a keycard first. But if we manage to get a keycard, we could actually come up from the foundation and just start the day right in the middle of the map. That's interesting. Otherwise, we can now immediately, when the day starts, come through here and into here. Basically immediately. And then we can set up this turntable here. And when the foundation is empty, which it is right now, and we actually unlock it with the basement key, which we still need to do, we can then, right when the game starts, make our way over to the sanctum, as well as to the reservoir, as well as to the torch chamber. Well, that's interesting. Alright, so we don't actually need to go to the foundation anymore now, because we already unlocked this. Alright, I don't remember where there were breakable walls. Yeah, I don't remember how we continue down here. Like, I really want to make sure. There's the chess puzzle, then there was a note, and then at the end, was there a breakable wall? That's the log. Then the chess puzzle? No, nothing. Then the chess puzzle. And then here. What is this? Oh, that's yet another log. Oh, I thought maybe there's a breakable wall here. Bedroom. Do we have a bedroom? No, we currently don't have a bedroom, but we have a reading nook right here. Oh. Oh, that lights up. Because we are right. This is correct. The den is upon. Night. What is night again? Observatory security office. Our bishop is Rumpus Attic bookshop. We don't have a bookshop. Queen Ladyship chamber. Okay. Cool. So at least we know how to do this now. But the problem is we need to get one of each of these rooms placed in the house. Okay. I get it. I get it. I get it. Oh, what? I just thought that looked suspicious before. Castle? What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. Queen. There's no Q there. Pawn. Well, which figure would start with L? None of them. To be honest, I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna put it at next to the chess puzzle. Where's the chess puzzle? Here. We'll just put it right here, because that's where we found it. Okay. Well, there must be a lot of walls to break then. Oh yeah, and someone in the comments mentioned that we could probably light these torches there. Must not forget about that if we ever get the burning glass again. Okay, now the question is, where do we continue on? We do have the power hammer. I want to make most use out of that. But I would need to get to the secret garden. Which means I need the secret garden key, which is extremely rare. Wow. So you actually need the secret garden key and the power hammer in the same run to get into there. That is super unlikely. Ugh. Okay, so the other option is the greenhouse here on the right. There's one of those doors, I think. So we should probably try for that. So should we just go through and move on here? Trying to get the greenhouse. For the puzzle, for the chess puzzle, we still need the queen. So that's Lady Epson's room, which is on the east, and we need the office, and we need something for the bishop, like the security. And then the knight. What was the knight again? Ah, the knight is actually the security. The bishop is the... Oh, the bishop is actually tricky. Okay. Oof. I need a lot of tricky rooms for that. I'm assuming that the power hammer is permanent, so whatever we break hopefully stays open permanently. Otherwise it doesn't really make much sense to me. So let's go through the chapel and move on here. We're running out of steps though, which is not great. Oh. The chapel is a bishop as well. Oh, that's good to know. So we actually do have the chapel already. We could place that. We only need Ladyship's chamber. Probably her lady... Her wardrobe is probably also her room, I'm assuming. Putting a question mark here. So we need Lady Epson room. We need the office. And maybe security or observatory, those 3 rooms, and then we could finish it. I mean, if we get them, we'll go and finish it off. Let's stay here for now, but we want to go to the right. Maybe with a bedroom. I don't really see much sense in the drawing room, so let's put down a bedroom. That's money there, I think. Let's leave that for now and see what we get here first. Greenhouse would be great. No. Then let's go for observatory. Because... Ooh. Or we could redraw. We are on 1, 2, 3. We are on rank 3. Let's see what the soil is like here. Where is the soil information? Where the heck is the soil information? You can hear the dice in the background shaking all the time to remind us that we have dice. Where's the soil info? Can't see it. Here. No. Where the heck was that? Here. 1, 2, 3. So we want to definitely try to get to 4. Are we on 4? This is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm very inclined to redraw here and try to get the greenhouse. I think I'm gonna try, because I have the power hammer. Okay. It doesn't want to give it to me. Then we'll just try to go straight. I will take the corridor here. But then we'll first go into the bedroom. We get a couple coins here. Don't know what this hand is still. Here, straight left. Security is... Is that the knight? Forgot already. We do have the key card, so I think security would actually be a good choice. Security is the knight, so we will get the knight checked off. I think that makes sense. Let's get the security. Then we're only missing the office and Lady Epson's room, which both is kind of tricky to get. Anything to collect? Nope. Okay, let's increase security. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Alright. Now let's see if we can connect to the foundation here. No, I don't want to use a coin though. Don't want to use a coin. So I think we're gonna first go back. See if we can continue on here. Greenhouse, fingers crossed. Oh, the office. I mean, all of them point to the left. Now, if we get the office, we only need Lady Epson's room. One of them, at least. I think we have to try. We don't have that many steps left. I think I have to try. And we also have... this funny puzzle here. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Wait, how many different people are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Queen. Do we have a queen statue here? No. That's the king. Oh, that's the queen. We have the queen. We have the king. Is there a mention of a king? Or the baron, I guess. And who's the count, the lord, and the major? Okay, let's just say that's the lord. I don't know. Let's just say that's the Lord. The bald one. And let's say that's the Count. The one with the beard. The Count, so we're then just missing the Major. Wouldn't this would be the Major? Okay, so actually those names could refer to these statues. There's a... But what does that help us? Oh. No. Flight of the Queen. Because I do think... So the reason why I'm spending time here is the solution to this safe must be in this room. It's always been in the same room. And the only thing in this room that stands out to me is this note here. And these names seem to refer to the statues. The Queen and the Major. The Count. The Lord. Barons. Oh, so Barons is the only one that's in plural. Is everything occurring only once? So he's only once. She's only once. Baldy is once. That dude is... No, that dude is twice as well, at least. That guy is once only, I think. Yeah, so we have the Baldy twice. We have the Beardy twice. Oh, the Baldy thrice. Oh, is that the... How many people? 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. But this one is not red. What if we count the red people? 1 queen, 1 baron. Then the question is how many lords and how many majors. And who's the count? How many lords and how many majors? So 1 something, 1 something. We have 3 times Baldy. 1, 2, 3. This dude we have once. This could be the count. Let's just say this is the count. And then the major could be this dude. We have him twice. Right? Yeah, he's here as well. So let's try 1 queen, 2 majors, 1, 3. No. Okay, then let's try 1, 3, 1, 2. No. Wait, what? Okay, queen we have 1. Major, baron we have 1. What if... Okay. What if this dude is not a count, but maybe a... That means we would have 3 ones. 1, 1. Let's clear fast. 1, 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2, 1. 1, 1, 1, 3. 1. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, 1, 1, 1, 2. Then 1, 2, 1, 1. Okay, then 1, 1, 1, 3. Then 1, 3, 1, 1. No. Okay. Had a little trouble reading, writing. Hearings or herrings. Yeah, I mean, either... Okay, either, since 4 lines are red, either each red line refers to 1 number of the code, or the black one refers to all the numbers. And the thing is, the black one contains March in its name. So it could be March. And then count. Count small gates. Yeah. Small gates? Count small gates? What kind of gates do we have in here? March of the count. Count. What is there to count? The busts. Let's count the busts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. March 9th. No. I guess we could just try through all the marches. Because that's the only thing. Like, here, March is very suspicious because that's a month. Then count is always very suspicious because of the phrase. If we count small gates. But which gates will we count here? It's going to be another one of these word plays that I don't get. Gates. If we count small gates, is that the dude? This dude? No, wait. Is that the? He has like hair like that, like that. Is that this dude? No, that completely different haircut. I'm just gonna try March. It's gonna take me a while though. This is annoying. I don't really like trying it out, but you know. Huh? Okay. March 3rd. 3. Wait, before we read this. What's 3 in here? Well, there's one dude that appears 3 times. Baldy. Here. Is that the count? Maybe you have to count the count? Maybe that's the count and you have to count the count. But I don't know why that would be the count. That's probably a clue that I'm missing. So I probably kind of brute force. I mean, I definitely brute forced it. But maybe that's the count and we don't know that character yet. Dear Mr. Sinclair, thank you for promptly answering all our demands, not involving the police, and allowing this unfortunate transaction to transpire as smoothly as one could hope. And while I'm guessing you had hoped to never hear from us again, once we had given you back the envelopes, we felt that one final red letter of our own was merited given the circumstances. Hopefully, you will not be as careless with this missive as you were with the others. Correspondence this incriminating should be kept in safes, not desk drawers. Ooh. Let's first put your apprehensions aside, as I'm sure another red envelope is the last thing you expected to find on your desk this week. No, we are not making more demands, and no, we do not have copies of the other letters. Okay, so, who wrote this? We don't know. Some organization, some group. Forever Anonymous X. Huh. An anonymous group or people. Okay, interesting. So they found Sinclair's red letters in his desk drawer. And there were 7. I think there were 7 red letters, right? So they wrote the 8th one. Yes, because that one has an 8 on it. And it's an infinite sign. And they signed with Forever Anonymous. So they're 8. They're like an undercover group, maybe? That's why they're also not pressing charges or not keeping copies, because they have different interests. So it doesn't seem like these are the Fen Ares people. You were already more than generous and accommodating, and the least we can do is fulfill our end of the bargain. So why write to you at all? Why incriminate ourselves further if we already have what we want? In a word, principles. After reading your eloquent reply to our initial note, it became apparent to us that there had been a few misunderstandings. This letter is intended to clarify some of those points and hopefully will place our schemes in a softer light. First, we may have gotten too excited with the colorful language of blackmail, but our goal was never to terrorize. Despite what you may believe, you interpreted as thinly veiled threats towards your younger nephew. I want to personally assure you there was never any tangible danger. If we gave any impression we would hurt the youngster, it was meant only in the very vague sense of hurting his social prospects. And yes, while we admit that our word choices might be questionable enough so that it would be reasonable to accuse us of being intentionally misleading, we hope you believe us when we tell you that this was not a calculated ploy to elicit payment. However, as payment has been received, also they wanted a payment. There is nothing to be gained. Ooh, maybe they wanted those rubies that were stolen. There is nothing to be gained by scrutinizing the questionable ethics that were employed in our extortion of those funds. Little defense can be mustered on that score. Additionally, any judgmental tone you may have detected when we discussed the content of your stolen letters was entirely unintended. We want it on record that we do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way, and are in fact entirely sympathetic to the underlying cause that the letters pertain to. And you thought this letter couldn't get more incriminating for us. So they are opposing the Fenaries in some way, and they're actually supportive of the resistance of whatever the resistance is. The resistance is probably the blue, right? Again, we feel guilty as sin, and only time will tell if the financial recompense will outweigh our culpability. Even though you will never hear from us again, we hope this parting letter will result in you thinking of us and our dealings, if not favorably, at least sympathetically. Sorry for the inconvenience, Forever Anonymous X. So there is an anonymous group which they seem to associate with the Forever symbol, which is the turned around 8, which we also found in the school classroom. Ooh. Because the school classroom is highly dictated by the agenda of the Fenaries, red people, and someone twisted the 8, maybe as a symbol for resistance? I don't know. 5, 6... 7, 4. Okay, so here we have the anonymous letter. Actually, letter 4, we should probably put these in order. Okay, so letter 4 goes here. Okay, so we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're just missing 1, 2, and 3. That's interesting. All right, we get the 8th letter in. It actually kind of fits on a page, which is good. That means the save is done, even though we kind of brute forced it. Oh, that's not the right save. And I mean, for the study save, I have a clue. I think it could be December 8th because of the chessboard, but we weren't able to verify that. So now the goal for the rest of today's episode, since we're running out of steps, would be to get the greenhouse and a ladyship room, which is either her chamber or her drawer, which her dressing room, which is usually somewhere over here, I would say. So we should probably try to loop to the right here and go leftish as well. So let's go straight left here. Straight right, yeah, that's what I meant. So maybe we'll go kitchen and get some food. Maybe we'll just get a banana for a few steps at least. Okay, should we try to aim for the greenhouse? That means we need to go to the right, which we can do with the observatory. But we are consuming a lot of gems if we do that. But I think I want to try to get to the greenhouse. We need to focus on things that we can focus on. The gem 4 doors are more common. Okay. Still not sure if that's good. We got another knight here. Observatory, yeah, you're right. Then here to the left, which we can do with the pantry, which gives us some steps as well. Let's do that. And then we're on the 3rd highest rank. What's the soil like here? I mean, it doesn't really matter. Let's see what we get. We don't have any dice anyway. Oh, furnace. Or the dining room. Oh. After reaching rank 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, that's good. That gives us more steps. Leads to a room of a color of your choice. Oof. We could enforce the greenhouse, maybe. We could try enforcing the greenhouse. Should we try? Let's do it. Let's see if we can enforce the greenhouse. Green thumb. That would be cool. Morning room? I thought the morning room is only available after you have eaten the eggs and bacon. Should we just get veranda and then hope for the greenhouse up here? I guess so. Sometimes there's an item here, but not today. There's a gem here though. We'll take it and then we'll still hope for a greenhouse. We don't have any keys left. Dang. Okay, no greenhouse today, not unless we get another key at least. So we have to go back to security now. Move on from there. Oh, my mouse just stopped working. Okay. Well, we're back in business, kind of. Freaking wires. Okay. Was that here? Oh, I need to be careful not to go wrong now. This is actually wrong. Okay. We go through here. And then to the right, we get 2 steps back. And then here to the left. And then maybe straight. That's locked. Oh, I forgot about that. That's bad. Okay, that means we need to go around through to the foundation. Ooh, we're running out of steps. Can get another gem here. Could get salt shaker. No, we cannot. So let's just get a gem, just in case. Okay, now what do we do here? Do we go to the right? What do I want? I don't have enough steps anyways to go back to the chess piece. It's annoying. Unless I get steps again. I don't think I have a lady room. I'm not sure, but I don't think so. Oh. I mean, yeah, the showroom would be cool because we've not had it before. But we don't have any money. This locks us out. The weight room at least lets us continue. Because I might be locked out here from the foundation. I think I'm gonna go with the weight room. Or the showroom. But then I can't buy anything. I could at least look at it. I'm only gonna have 4 steps left. So if we get a dining room, if we manage to get a dining room, that would save us. That would save us indeed. That's lucky. What? There's a lever in here? Since when is there 4 levers? Wait, that stays open now, no? So do we have a permanent lever in the... Where are we? Weight room? The destruction of structural elements of the house, like walls, is not permanent and we reset every Few days. Okay, we'll not then, because that's a lie. Oh, that's actually... Oh. The 8th? There's a note here. The 8th? 2 hour. I mean, that's not a very useful drawing because we know everything about it. It doesn't appear to have anything new. Except that note here. Yeah, the one we have doesn't have that note. Huh. Let's just put that in here to make sure we have it. Don't know what that means. Okay, I mean, this wasn't really useful for today's run, but it's good to know that we have a lever in here now. We still need a dining room. That was the whole point of this, though. Let's go straight left. We could do the boiler and then set it up so it powers that red box in the underpass. Because I think the boiler stays the way it is, right? I think so. I won't be able to make it there with just a few steps that I have, though. But I think that would be the best thing to try now. Oh. Oh, that's that. Was that always red down there? I do not remember there to be a red box like that. No, actually that probably was here. I just had no idea what it was doing. Wait, can we power the foundation? Okay, there's a few things I want to try here. I want to try to power the foundation because the foundation has that boiler access thing. Let's see what we get here, actually. Locked, great. And then the other path is locked as well, of course. Where do we need access? From the right. Okay, it now powers. Does this have pipes? This has pipes. So this powers the security. The bedroom doesn't have pipes. But maybe it powers the foundation. That would actually be interesting to know, but I can't see it, of course. So what we're going to do is we're going to power the red box now. And then we'll try to... I mean, we won't get to the foundation, but we'll be able to see if it's powered. So we can know whether that works or not. Okay, that's charged now. And I think that stays charged. So in one of the next episodes, we'll go down. Yeah, next episode we'll go into the underpass and check that red box. First thing in the morning, probably. Then now we'll go into the weight room and peek into the foundation, and then that's it for today. Okay, it doesn't seem to be charged. I thought maybe there's blue lines on that. That does not appear to be the case. Because that thing looks so suspicious. It looks the same as these pipes, kind of, at least. Doesn't appear to be the case, though. Okay. Well, that's it for today. We figured out a ton of stuff today. Wow. Yeah, so the first thing we did today was to go down the fountain into the underground area, and we realized that when you go through the tomb now, that access is actually locked. So we might want to consider moving the minecart there. Once we get the basement key, that's still something we need to do. We need to get the basement key, right. And we figured out how to get the pressure hammer, and we opened actually quite a few of those doors. But the secret garden one is really tricky to get to. Like, you need the garden key for that to get in there. And then the greenhouse one is also just... It's annoying. You finally managed to get the pressure hammer, but then you fail to get the greenhouse? Come on, man. Then we figured out how to do this chess puzzle. And in the beginning area, when we take the elevator down, where we also found this castle code, whatever that is. So that's definitely something we will keep an eye out, and we'll try to get all the rooms placed in order to solve that puzzle. And then we also opened the office safe with, well, we didn't really solve it, we kind of brute forced it. Still not sure exactly how that worked. And I think we figured out how to open that red door in the underpass, and we've set it up so we can do it in the next episode, I think. And with that, I'll let you go. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. We're getting a few things done again. There seems to be up and downs in this playthrough. So we'll see what happens in the next episode. And until then, have a good time. I'll see you. Bye. Leave a like at the bottom if you enjoyed today's episode. This channel is all about high quality games and how they're made. So if you've enjoyed watching me play today, or if you're interested in game design or even making games yourself, then be sure to subscribe and enable the bell. Take care. Bye.